Raina Mermaid here. It's June 7th and tomorrow is World Oceans Day, but in Halifax we celebrate it on Friday so that all the school groups can participate. I've got my lovely merwrangler here with his awesome shirt, and I have the very lovely mermaid Nada with her incredibly gorgeous mermaid hair. And this is her first World Oceans Day today, and I'm really excited to take her to it. And we're gonna be there pretty soon. We're just driving, and of course it just started raining because there's tornadoes and hurricanes and all kinds of stuff going on, so now we have like tropical storms. But yeah, we're excited.
How are you handling that?
Oh, it's amazing.
They've been calling all over. So you've gotten to do the How are you finding sleeping in the jail?
I love it. I don't want to go to
Yeah, I don't blame you.
It's almost like you can't get into it.
Yeah. It's like on her amazing mermaid hair. And look, it's Patricia!
I remember when you...
We got some whale chocolate. It's not made of whales. It's just
Taste it.
next door over here because Mermaid is on a mission to conserve right whales.
When freeze chocolate.
So this is my right whale. I'm eating it. The poor right whale. I'm eating it. I haven't used the bathroom in like 6 hours.
We call them catfish because they're so close to the currents, the Gulf Stream and the Atlantic. No, ocean catfish. Like fog, natural air conditioning.
Keeps the crowds away.
We get 28, 30. It's called a chimera. Here's a big guy. Kind of looks like a superhero. Some people say he looks like an elephant. You put some gloves on, you can hold them. Enjoy your
It's like crayons.
So you survived your first World Ocean Day, Shawnee. You did a really good job. You were a great assistant. How do you feel?
Tired.
Yeah, me too. How do you feel, Nita?
Awesome. It was so much fun. I loved all the kids. It was wicked.
It was wicked. You look great with your long mermaid hair. Look at that mermaid hair. So what kind of stuff did the kids say to you?
They asked me all kinds of things. Is that real?
You get that about 10 million
Can
times.
I touch your tail? But no, it was really fun. I like explaining it to them. They kind of understand that it's pretend, but they know that it's real at the same time because we do go swimming in the tail. So they ask us, do you go swimming? Yeah.
Yeah.
It really swims. Go look at our videos.
Yeah.
So it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
All the little girls really loved it.
She did a really good job as far as I'm concerned. And we had a lot of fun and we're exhausted and hungry and we're dropping her off to take her car and she's gonna go meet your boyfriend?
Yep.
Meet her boyfriend. And we're gonna go get Mermaid Emma. She's in high school and she just wrote an exam and we're gonna go pick her up and then Emma and I and Sean are gonna head to the Discovery Center. So it's been a full day. It's we left the house about 8:45 and it's focus here. It's 2:45 now and I just got to pee. There we go. Yeah, it's a crazy day. It's good. It's not very nice out because of the whole storm thing that's looming. I think you can actually see the storm clouds in the camera, which is kind of crazy. It looks
Yeah,
like
hopefully it'll hold off.
cotton up there.
But so many people from so many different states and countries was awesome.
Yeah, we saw a lot of people and
Japanese and all over.
I speak a little Japanese,
US.
yeah, so I was like talking to them and they were like, oh my god, it was great.
Super fun.
And they told us about Ningos in Japanese, their version of mermaids.
Now I want to go home and read about it and look it up.
They're pretty
See
brutal.
what their lore is.
They're pretty brutal.
Yeah,
If you
I
catch
think
them,
all of their lore is pretty brutal though.
yeah, if you catch them and you don't throw them back into the water, there'll be a tsunami.
Oh really?
Yeah, that's the lore.
Oh.
So anyway, we are gonna go get Emma, and we'll check
Shawnee
back
and I
soon.
are driving now to go pick up Mermaid Emma from school. She wrote an English exam today, so she gets to celebrate by putting on a mermaid tail. Sean and I are pretty zonked. We've been going since like 7:30 this morning, which I mean it isn't exactly that early, but it's just a long time to go without a break or food or using a bathroom or drinking water or anything like that. So we had a little bit of food at our apartment. We might get some more on the way when we get Emma, and then we're heading in. I just thought I would show you a little bit of the Nova Scotia scenery for those of you who follow us. I don't think people realize quite how much free land we have, like in terms of forest and undeveloped stuff. So take a look. This isn't rural at all. This is part of the city.
It's downtown.
It's not downtown. Uptown.
That rabbit behind you.
Look at those clouds. Oh my goodness. So, what's the hardest thing about being a mermaid wrangler?
Nothing.
do the talking on camera when you're shy and don't like attention?
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
That's pretty much the hardest
like
part for you? Yeah.
Like, I put up
Do you have any funny stories about people saying stuff to you, or?
none of them. I don't have any. Just
la-
waiting for one to happen.
A lady came up to him today and asked him where all the mermen were and told
Yep.
him to find some mermen for the mermaids.
I was not a mermaid.
No, no. I just love the logo. It looks so great. Awesome. So we're gonna go get Emma. How was the exam?
Hard.
It was hard?
Yeah.
Harder than you expected?
I have to write so much.
Oh. What kind of stuff did they ask you?
It's like essay questions.
essay questions, and you have to demonstrate the right
I
essay
hate
thing, right?
Shakespeare.
Oh,
Shakespeare's dumb.
From the mouth of Mermaid Emma. We missed you. We're excited to see you though. How are you feeling? Are you sick?
Nope.
No?
Kind of,
Kind of?
but not really.
Not really? Alright. Awesome. Well, we're excited that you're here. Awesome. This little starfish here getting a ride on the hermit crab. Cool. We're at the Discovery Center right now, and we're setting up. So they've got these cool touch tanks, and they're doing an exhibit on aquariums. It's a lovely sea cucumber. Little starfish in there. Emma, come touch the sea cucumber. It's a sea cucumber. No, honey, it's a... No, they don't have any mouths. Touch it. Touch the sea. You're a mermaid.
I don't want to touch it.
You can't be afraid of a sea cucumber. You're a mermaid.
I am. Is it gonna like move?
No, it's not going to move.
No, I'm scared.
I'm too scared. Roll my sleeve up for me.
Ew. Is it alive?
Yes, it's alive. They're all alive.
I don't want to
Touch it.
I don't want it
Feel
to move. It's gonna be weird.
It's not gonna move. Ew! You need to get over this. You're a mermaid. There's a really big hermit crab there. He's as big as the fake one I have. This guy really does have starfish all over him. He's pretty cool. Oh my gosh, this crab's trying to escape. He's like, oh shoot, they see me, they spotted me. He literally climbed on top of the other crab so he could get out. Pretty neat. They're pretty smart. You wouldn't think they are, but I think I saw some really big snails over here somewhere. There's some sand dollars. Some really big snails. That's pretty neat. So they're still setting up everything, and this is like a sneak peek for the members before they get here. So not everything has arrived yet. We just have some of the stuff set up. I wish we were getting in these, but they're not big enough for us. Looks like it's gonna have a wolffish in it, which should be really interesting. And I think we're gonna go set up our table, right guys? So here's a look at our setup for our table. This is all our teaching resources that we're gonna use, and some of our accessories that we're gonna put on. So I've got a water bear here, lobster, Hermes, the hermit crab. Nita left me her bubbles, so I'm gonna use some bubbles. This is our treasure bin. Has some gems in it. The nature box, my shark book, the seaweed stuff we're setting up. We just got Emma's stuff here now. And we have our little sign up and some starfish hanging off of it. It's not a big setup because the kids and the tails take up so much room. So that's what we have to do. And we're really excited. We expect this area to be really busy because of all the touch tanks. This is a hurricane simulator. I think I'm gonna have to go in it later on with the mermaid tail on. Mertender Sean, what are you watching?
Nothing.
What is it? Are you learning about the ocean? Oh, are you sure you're not learning about the ocean?
I don't know what it is.
A coral reef. A rainforest. You want to touch it? That's okay, I like being wet.
wintertime, the actual ocean itself will drop off. Oh yeah, and in the summertime, it will get a little bit warmer. This is just kind of let up. So our lovely friend here was just telling us about the anemone that you can see in here. And all anemones can sting, but the ones in our waters in Atlantic Canada, you can't really feel them. But when you go a little south, like in Florida, places like that, they can actually sting you. And this is one of the things that the creatures, clownfish from Finding Nemo would live in. And I think from what I understand, clownfish are really tolerant to the stings. It doesn't bother them, so they hang out in the anemones. Keeps them safe, parasites and predators. And there's lovely blue spiny starfish here. Most of the starfish here I find are usually blue or green or purple, but they do have a lovely little pink one down here that I was holding. There's a couple of sea snails, periwinkles, and hermit crabs, and we've got some of the big crabs down here. We taped one of these guys earlier. He climbed up on top of this guy and tried to climb out into the other tank. Pretty cool. And there's some living sand dollars in the sand tank, which is really neat. So we're showing the children how to dry that one. I had one at the Museum of the Atlantic this morning, and a kid tried to take a shot of it, missing a piece. And Emma and I are just having a lovely time getting to see all these creatures here at the Discovery Center. And you guys should definitely come check it out. See how the aquarium exhibit is on. Okay, so it's going to be here for a while, so come check it out, and then we get to experience the Discovery Center right down on the waterfront. I think it's been here forever. So that's going to be amazing to have it down there. Oh look, he's moving. Oh. He's running around. I'd like to come up with like a funny narrative for the little crab. Checking out the anemone, what's over here, hanging out by the rock. I think all the kids are in the movie now.
Yep.
Recording now. I just recorded this whole big monologue and then realized it wasn't recorded. So our event was really good, and I did the math and I realized I've been in the tail now for 7 hours today. My feet are killing me. My legs are like super imprinted from the tail, covered in scaly marks. You can see there. We realized we left our tripod at the Discovery Center, so we have to go back and get it. And Lieutenant Sean here did fantastic. And we're tired, and it was a good day's work, and now we have to go to sleep and get up and do it all over again tomorrow and the next day. Mermaid life. Look at the crazy storm clouds. We don't really get hurricane or tornadoes here, but we get the tropical storm versions. Oh my gosh, it looks like snow. I just sound like such a Canadian.
Snow, eh?
Oh my gosh, eh?
Oh my gosh.
It's about time we got some snow, eh? Right? Right, bye?
Right, eh?
That's some right some weird clouds, eh?
Yep.
Right some weird.